It should sting a lot more now when the Bengals get insulted in the same ways that they've always been insulted before. Sunday was clearly a tough day for the entire Bengals organization. Not only did they lose and get shut out by the Baltimore Ravens at home, but Paycor Stadium was barely even halfway full despite the number of tickets that they announced were sold to the game, and fans were obviously pissed off at their seats being covered in snow and ice. And this particular piece of news ended up being covered nationally and even reached former Bengals running back Zach Moss, who went on Twitter to say that the Bengals are the worst sports franchise of them all. Now, I will admit this was a bit shocking considering we haven't really heard anything from Zach Moss since he was released by the team back in July. Whatever animosity Moss has towards the Bengals is not really my concern, but seeing these kinds of statements being made now in 2025 compared to maybe 10 or 15 years ago, it just hurts a little bit more, doesn't it? Like, this is not going to be the case in 2026, barring something unexpected, but for the past handful of years, the Bengals have not only been expected to make the playoffs, but to do something in the playoffs. They were in a Super Bowl a handful of years ago, and they have one of the most popular athletes in America in Joe Burrow. In no universe should it be okay for a franchise to accept being viewed so lowly with this kind of pressure and that kind of athlete leading it. It felt notably different when they were completely futile in the playoffs and they didn't have any superstars leading their team. But now that they do have stars and winning in the playoffs should be the expectation, shouldn't you want to be more than this? Shouldn't you want to do something about it? I think a lot of you have believed for a long time that this team doesn't actually care. And the more that this belief continues to permeate, despite what should be happening with this team, the more I'm inclined to believe you're right.